Welcome everybody. I hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for checking out the stream, coming in and hanging out with me. I've got a rare Titan that I'm gonna have to jump right into and do kind of immediately as it's about to die. And I actually want to give you guys some kind of cool tips and stuff like this on this rare Titan. So I'm gonna hold off my introductions real quick and my highs and all that kind of stuff like that until after I do the rare Titan. So go right into it. If this is your first time checking out the stream, make sure you go ahead, subscribe to the channel, also turn notifications on. And also, if you are checking this out, make sure you stay engaged and involved within the chat. It's super awesome when you guys come and hang out and stuff like that, and keep things going in there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So just so you know, I might not be able to do this because Chef's actually in here. All right, so I'm probably not going to be able to go ahead and do this, but I want to go ahead and explain it. I'm going to let Chef actually get into this. I'm going to attack once and then explain what's going on because I went ahead and held off on streaming a bit because I want to make sure that I got everything for you guys so you guys can see this stuff. But it's going to kind of stink because it's going to kind of go against what's going on a little bit. So I need. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this real quick. I'm probably only gonna be able to get one attack in. I'd much rather Chef get the bonus stuff than myself, but I'll at least make sure I get in here. Give me 1 second. I forgot. I meant to bring. This is totally the wrong team, just so you know, chat. I totally meant to bring Sonya, because Sonya is what dispels this guy. So Sonya actually removes the perfect proposite, which is going to end up murdering me in a second. Which was kind of what I wanted to, most importantly, kind of show you guys. Well, not most importantly. Okay. Yeah, so Chef's definitely going in there. We'll see. So, hold on. I'm going to take you out. You. So, I have a couple of different things. Actually, I think I'm going to bring you instead. Oddly enough. Cage Burrito actually works really well. So that's a way of how I'm not going to get murdered, but also remove the buff. And hopefully should be able to also go ahead and survive. I'm trying to think of, yeah, I actually probably shouldn't. Oops. Do this. I'm running low on my healing potions right now, so I'm doing like a single tornado just to mix up the board and give a little bit of mana. So normally, like I said, give me a second, chat. I'll explain things. I just want to make sure that I actually get my hits and stuff in. I'm just going to do these 3 hits because I ran out of time, chat. I don't think people understand just how difficult it is to try and like actually plot these out and plan these out, because not only am I trying to make sure that I fit within a schedule with you guys, but I'm also making sure that I'm fitting at the right time. The actual time itself can be an issue, so I have to consider that. Alright, so let me do this. So this is where Cage Burrito comes into play. So he's going to hit and then remove the perfect proposite. So just as a heads up, there's Sonya. You can do Sonya, but she's like sacrificial, so she dies. But the way that Cage reads is he actually goes ahead and he removes it first. All right. So if anybody's in chat, guys, if you want to, feel free to just go ahead, or in departed chat, just go ahead and let other people hit or whatever. If anybody, just let Chef know. Hold on, I think. Let me look at my Titans, because I don't really care that much, as long as I'm in there. So Chef, if you want to, buddy, go ahead and go ahead and get above it. Roz as well. If you guys want to, let me see who's in chat right now. All right, give me a second. I'm trying to see. All right, so okay, so I want to kind of explain this, guys. All right, I think Chef's getting in there, which is good. I'm okay with that. So I want to show you guys this. So for the especially for the 12-star rare Titans, as you guys know, there's tiers to the Titan itself. Okay, so when it comes, actually, let me go ahead. I'll explain all this in a little bit. Let me say hello to everybody, because I'm fine. I'm not doing any more hits. All right, Dominic, what's up, man? Wayne, how are you? Rika, how are you? Alyssa, how are you? Kathy, how are you? What's up, Wayne? Jim, how are you? Mate, how are you? Didn't get the morning notification. I'm sorry, Michelle. What's up, Dave? Nerd, how are you? Lady, how are you? Rami, what's up, man? Which actually Rami needs to be promoted. Rami's part of the COVE, and actually Steven needs to be promoted as well too into a moderator. Give me a second. Let me Steven, thank you for joining the becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. So you haven't been on live, so I haven't been able to give you your moderator status yet. So Rami and Steven are promoted there. They're both part of Anchor Cove. So SSF, what's up, man? How are you, man? How you doing, buddy? Speedy, how are you? You love the intro? Well done. Yeah. Jester's intro is sick. I love it. So if you guys are interested in that intro, getting an intro video done for like your alliance or whatever, check the description, because Jester's information for Discord as well as Align is on there, and he makes like super awesome videos. So definitely check that out. Which hero is the next Atlantis? No clue. We'll know in a few days. RA, what's up? What's up, Hendrik? How are you? Is Poseidon good? I'm still on the fence a little bit on Poseidon. I'll see. Gretchen, how are you? Everyone should join Anchor Cove. Best tips, 0 Anchor Asani. Best $5 you spend each month. Thanks, Wayne. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Good morning from all. What's up, Klopness? How are you? Eccentric, how are you? Dexter, what's up? Samuel, how are you? Lenore, Lara, Sunny, how are you? If you have Tarlek, Z-Line would be good as well. Potentially, yeah, you could. I don't have Zelene though. What's up, Kevin? What are my thoughts on Onatel? Where would I use her? Just got her. Onatel is amazing on offense. I'm not too thrilled on her on defensively, especially if you're trying to debate against her versus Guinevere. Definitely appreciate. Yeah, no problem, Speedy. Sign up for Anchor Codes, but didn't get the invite yet. JD, can you do me a favor and send me a message on Discord or Line, and I can go ahead and I can definitely get that sorted out. I'm sorry, JD. Sometimes it misses on stuff like that, but if you could do me a favor, just send me a message real quick, and then I'll get it sorted out and figure everything out, and make sure everything's good. So I have to look at my records and all that stuff, but definitely will do that. What's up, Damon? How are you, man? Mandy, how are you? Najik, Veritas, how are you, man? Okay, you're the only anchor I know which talks. Really? All right. What's up, Lucas? Zihan, how are you? Kaiser, Trod, a lot of new names. Cold, what's up? Yeah, that's so funny. Cold, first time live. Cool. Thanks for checking me out, man. Katie, Talmo, how are you? Chris Yates, how are you? God, you guys are making me work. Dosco, thank you so much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. And definitely make sure if you donate, definitely make sure ask questions and stuff like that. I love answering those. So Dosco, give me a second. I'll promote you over there. Glad to be part of EP. Cool, friend. Yeah, I'm glad you're part of it too. Yeah, you always watch on replay. Oh, okay, cool. Sean, how are you? Rafaels? Yeah, finally watching live. Yeah, Trot, I'm here. Yeah, the intro is sick. Goon, how are you? From France? Oh, cool. What's up, Juan? How are you? Okay. Oh, alright, so this thing died. Alright, I got a hidden blade. And one Atlantis coin. Okay. Without pickles, it's not an intro. That's true. Hi, Sonny dear. Alright. What's up, Michael? How are you? Morning, Anchor. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great day too, Kevin. Didn't buy the last offer, shared live. Appreciate breaking down how to evaluate it next time. Oh, cool, Gibby. Yeah, that's cool. Can I tell you 5 blue star healers coming up? It's Ariel. Ariel will be coming up. She's in Atlantis. Hope I have a review with Hero of the Month. I'm going to try. We'll see if Sonny pressures me into it. What's up, Chef? How are you, buddy? Chef, did you get anything good in that chest? I'm glad. Hopefully you got over the point. Did you get over it, Chef? Yeah, Chef did. Cool. I'm glad Chef went ahead and got over. Cool. Tar got in. All right, so only Jas was the only one. All right, so let me explain this. All right, Kashak 470 or Mother North 374 defense. That's a little bit tough because they're both different. JJ, I think it really just depends on who you have as your tank. If you have another decent viable tank, then you could just do Mother North. I would probably just do Mother North in general. But if you're really struggling on tanks and stuff like that, then it's okay to do Kashruk. But just understand that Kashruk is very limited in play, as it's only really good at the intermediate stages, but very quickly he gets outclassed by a lot of stuff. However, on the other hand, Mother North, if you don't have Albrecht, you're going to be using Mother North for a very long time. So she's going to be very good offensively. She can fit in the corner on you defensively. She'll bail you out of a lot of stuff. So if I had to say, I would probably focus more on Mother North versus Kashruk, because Kashruk it gets outclassed if you as you progress further on. So yeah, Fish streaming. Oh, you're raiding. Oh, okay, cool. What makes Atlantis special? So talked about. What do you mean by that, Gibby? Oh, Frozen Ranger. Okay, Juan. All right, so Juan, I'll try and make sure I make the correlation, because you're very active in Anchor Cove, Frozen Ranger. I'm just not used to your name on here as Juan Cortez. But cool. All right, Frozen. Is it ideal to after a second cage? I don't think it will hurt, especially in war. I would definitely level up a second cage. I'm trying to think if I would bring it to 80. I would absolutely bring it to 70. I don't think it's a bad move. I don't regret having a second hell, I'll tell you that. It might be kind of similar in that. Second cage, I think, is fine. I don't know if you need to specifically go after it and make it a huge priority. I don't think it's a multiple hero type thing, because it is quite difficult. It's not like Gravemaker, to where Gravemaker was a hero of the month and then you could like get multiple and it's easy. So second best tank behind Gwen, yeah, what Sonny said, it's Gravemaker. All right, so let me get into this Titan stuff that I want to actually discuss with you guys, because this is actually quite important, and I don't think that people understand this or know this, and it's actually coming up in a tip video that I'm gonna be making for you guys. But on especially on these 12-star Titans, these rare Titans, what we always try and strive for is to get everybody over a B. The reason why getting over a B is because it gives you an additional Ascension roll with the tier levels. So with it being a 12-star Titan, it adds an extra tier, and then when you add the extra tier, it makes it a lot easier to get the extra Ascension rolls, because the extra Ascension rolls appear at 13. I believe it's tier 13. I'm probably going to correct it if I'm wrong. I believe it's tier 13 that you're getting the extra Ascension rolls. So with this, everybody in the Alliance is striving for getting over a B. Hold on, I'm going to turn that chat off. So everybody is striving to get over a B, which unfortunately here, I guess everybody's going to kind of see the chat real quick. So what you can actually do is you can calculate the damage, and it's actually 10% of the Tiger itself will get everybody over a B. So what we want to go ahead and strive to do is get everybody over 144k and get as many people getting a B as possible on the Titan itself. By doing that, you have a whole bunch of additional Ascension rolls, which will allow for higher probabilities. So a lot of times people go ahead and think that Titans are focused on like the top 5 or top X, but in all actuality, it has to do with the amount of damage that's actually done on the Titan itself. It's done by percentages. So on these rare Titans, getting a B is at 10%. So if you had every single person at 10% at the 144k, every single person would either get a B or above, and then like a ton of people get more Ascension rolls. So especially on these 12 stars, it's 3%. All right, so it's 3%, but I apologize, 3%. Sorry, I was thinking 10 people. So it's 3% of the actual life itself. I apologize. So that's the actual percentage on there. I'm not sure if it's 3.3. I'm pretty sure it's 3%. So yeah, that's where we're at. So just so you guys know, that's the math and the figuring on that. I just know because it's the percentage of it. I usually just take it and do it. So I apologize, not 10%. I was doing 30 members at 10%, and that's how I got confused. So 3.3, we've got numbers on 3.3. So can we confirm on that, Chef, is it 3.3 or 3? Because I misspoke on that. I apologize there. All right, so it's 3.3. So here in 3.3. So if you take it with what it is, it's 3.3% of the Titan is what you need to go ahead and your threshold of it. So when you figure that out, you're gonna want to go ahead and have your heroes set up, and if you can coordinate it, it does help, especially for us on the 12 stars because we're getting the additional Ascension rolls. But I can see how some alliances might struggle or have issues with it being, some people not getting the hit. We don't typically normally do that because, as you can see right now, unfortunately, like myself, I didn't get over it. As long as people can stop, we're actually, I would say we're pretty good at coordinating it and getting over that threshold. I mean, to have 22 people over that is pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. A couple of people didn't get over it. People don't take too much offense. Personally, not yet, I would say. In Departed, if they don't hit on it, unfortunately, it is one of those things. But it's very dependent on making sure the rest of the alliance doesn't go super above and beyond, because that takes away from a lot of the Titan itself. So, does it count on all rare Titans, even 10 and 11 stars? Yes, it does count on 10 and 11 stars, but you're not getting the additional Ascension roll. So with it being a 12 star, we're getting the additional Ascension roll because on regular 12 stars, you get 4 Ascension rolls for A's and A pluses on regular 12 stars. So what it will be is, if it's like an 11 star, it would be A and A pluses on rares that would get above it. So that's what it is. So, but that holds true for every single Titan. I'm trying to think of where there's probably other Titans to where you go from like 2 to 3 that it's advantageous, lower levels, but I don't know those off the top of my head right now at the moment. But that's a way that you can maximize the Ascension rolls. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's I want to say, because I don't have it in front of me, I'm not looking at it, but I think it's like 6 to 7 stars that you can go from 2 Ascension rolls to 3 Ascension rolls. So that might be beneficial at like the 5-star Titans. You might want to go ahead and break down the math and do that on like 5-star rare Titans, because I think that at that point then you can try and get a whole bunch of people over 3 Ascension rolls. So that might be relevant. But I know definitely at 12 when we get to Bs that that we get. So yeah. Yeah, 3.3% is B. Yes, Veritas. Yep. All right. Any idea the game developers add more alliance spots? So many players join an alliance. No clue on that. I don't know if I would want them to make it above 30. I think 30 is pretty good. All right, so Gibble, 80% of the heroes now are better than normal heroes. Play now. 3 chances Atlantis. Yeah. Okay. Who's the second base? Okay, so we did that. Yunnin. Yeah, there's a case to be made for Yunnin, but I still think Gravemaker is better than Yunnin as a tank. The biggest issue that Yunnin has is Zimkeitha. It was a hero of the month and very readily available, and easily counteracts everything that Yunnin's done. Not to mention Yunnin is slow versus Zimkeitha being fast, and if Yunnin goes off, you just use Zimkeitha and just completely get rid of it. So, yeah, thank you, Jim Harrison. Oh, Jim Harrison, thank you so much for the for that. It's funny, I gotta like peek in there. Yeah, thank you for watching, man. Nobody knows when Gravemaker is going to be allowed. All right, so your alliance just did a rare Titan and didn't get the Ascension item. Anyone have that problem? I think there's been sometimes it doesn't happen. Gwen isn't the best tank. Yeah, Gwen is definitely still the best tank in the game. Yeah, I definitely don't. I've had no issue. I should go Yunnin hunting. Should I go Yunnin hunting, chat? I definitely have a lot more of an issue with Gwen than Yunnin. Yeah. 8-star B. All right, cool. Thank you, Dragonus. So it's an 8-star B grade is the 3rd Ascension roll. So yeah, I think that's at 7. I'm trying to think of 7-star. I'm trying to think of when that point is at. So it might be okay. So if you're at a 7-star rare, you want to get everybody over a B grade to get the 3rd Ascension roll. Yeah. So I think I was right. 7 rare B with 3. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, Jim. Yeah. All right. So yeah, and this has nothing to do with the actual rare Ascension roll. Just so you guys know, this has nothing to do with that roll. That roll is completely independent. I'm just talking about Ascension material rolls. And if you guys are unclear as far as what Ascension material rolls are, so if you want to go ahead and take a look, so like anything in Ascension materials would be in this. So anytime you fight a Titan, there's all the Ascension rolls, and then these are what actually can show up in those rolls itself. So just got a telescope from Mystic Vision. Nice. Good morning to you, Rahab. Yeah, what is Ascension roll? Cool. It's funny. I just read that. So yeah, so these are the Ascension rolls. So every single Titan, it's broke down. I don't have it right in front of me, but every single Titan has a designated amount of Ascension rolls. The Ascension rolls ultimately dictate what you could get for like a 4-star Ascension material. So any of these 6 items right here, Damascus Blade, telescope, tonic, rings, darts, tabard, tome. So any of those, and then you have the potential for that. So 7 items. I apologize. I can't. I'm not like paying attention because there's the 5 and then the 2. So those are the most important. Those are the most important items that you want to be getting. Those are what progress. So the more rolls and more opportunities that you have at obtaining those, the better. That's why it's very helpful to be fighting like 12-star Titans and stuff like that, or further progress on the Titans, because you have more opportunities to get these Ascension materials. It doesn't give you better odds, just to be clear. Just because I'm facing a 12-star Titan and somebody's facing a 5-star Titan, it doesn't mean that I have better odds of getting it. I just have more opportunities of rolling it. All right, chat, we messed up, but gear has already been mentioned. We've already extracted that. I've already mentioned it. Okay. Just as a heads up, we're gonna catch it. One live stream, we're gonna catch it that a gear isn't mentioned. Okay, folks just got home from work. Thanks, Habert. Okay. Yeah, no, the extra loot roll is completely independent of the Titan itself, so it doesn't matter. All right, so it's a loot tier 9. All right. So many scopes. Yeah, I don't have anything to really use my scopes on right now. We should 11 rare, and only the lower place got it. Yeah, so Wayne is just completely independent. The rare Ascension roll has nothing to do with your grade. Do you think, or prove it, the rare wanted missions drop rate depends on the number of finished regular missions? Does skipping use? Yes, it does. Jarslaw, skipping them will do it. Just in the sense of the amount of times that the mission comes up, it's based on that. So if you skip, it will go ahead and increase your chances of getting a rare wanted mission. Yes. Lots of players have tested it and tried it and everything like that, and have seen an increase on that. Brad, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You have Emblem, Zimkitha, gear all at 70, ready to go to send, but Elastis Mass is played. Who gets it? I would probably do Zimkitha, depending on what your tank is. There's a case to be made with Evelyn, but I think Zimkitha is probably a better all-around hero, especially in the later stage, than the both of those. At gear, I would probably ascend either like 3rd or 4th, more of a fun hero. And Evelyn is definitely solid, but there's a lot of really, really great green heroes. So, but it's probably between Evelyn and Zimkitha. Okay. Thanks for the quotation marks. All right, what tips would I give players who start right now? Theisman, I would say I want to make a video on that, buddy. But there is, yeah, like Goon said, Copper Sky has an article on it that's quite good. So if you go to the forums, a lot of that information is really, really good. Okay. Does improve the odds of the elemental, just more chests, more chances, right? Exactly. What's up, Joseph? How are you? All right. Jed, how are you? Who gets the poisonous? What do you mean by that, Joseph? Okay. Stoyan, I would absolutely give a gear scopes for sure. If I had a gear, I would give it to him. Am I saving the upcoming hero? Should I do a Sarnia, a gear, or wait? I would definitely do a Sarnia. Sarnia is amazing. If I had a Sarnia, I would probably give my scopes to her. Jesster, thank you for posting that article. Yeah, and if you guys can, go ahead and like the video. I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, so SSF says he's been skipping the chess and got more elemental chess more often too. Yep. New player to the game here. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Brad. Brad, thanks for checking out. Glad you were able to. So maybe I can kind of I can definitely answer and gear towards stuff like that. Okay. All right. So that's kind of Titan stuff there. You're also wait. All right, so I can show you guys like my heroes as far as so this is what I have, which oddly enough, I did get a couple new 5-stars. So I did get Thorn randomly on a hero token. I'm not going to justify my scopes there. I do have Richard. I've thought about bringing Richard all the way up and doing Richard. Richard would be definitely an okay third 80. I definitely want Ariel for sure. So this is a Magni. This would be my second Magni. So I'm not too crazy on that prospect of that idea there. But those are, I would say I'm definitely the lightest on blue when it comes to 80s, because right now I only have Magni and Athena, and I've been kind of hoarding my scopes. So because at this point now, especially with the way that my heroes have developed, I'm just getting very, very specific as to the heroes that I want to go ahead and ascend to 80. So, oh, and then I also did get Leonidas. So Leonidas is a new 5-star that I got again from a hero token. So, been pretty grateful on that. I do have, so I did buy some of those gems. So I do have these gems. These are waiting for Atlantis. And a tip on Atlantis and polling and stuff like that. It's definitely better to do your polls when Atlantis first opens. So we tested the theory out. We've been testing in Anchor Cove. Big shout out to Luis. Was it Luis? Luis? I think it was Luis that suggested us just go ahead. We'll do like an Anchor Cove party to where we show up, we set alarms, and we do our summons. And I did 31 summons. I ended up getting 2 Heroes of the Month and Encaged Burrito on my summons, and just about everybody does really, really well when the summon gate first opens. So the theory and the thought process on that is that if you have more people pulling at that time, you have more chances to where your stuff is popping up. So everybody's pulling at that time, and it has a higher probability that you would do it. Oh, it was Luigi. All right, so it was Luigi. I apologize because we also have Luis. So Luigi and Luis. So Luigi, he pretty much forced us to go ahead and do our polls at the same time, and we've been having really great results. So I will definitely, I'm buying into the Kool-Aid as far as setting an alarm, showing up when Atlantis first opens, or even when New Hero of the Month first opens. But for me, I'll be doing my polls then. That's why I don't have Onatel, because I'm waiting until Atlantis, and then I'm doing my polls for Onatel then. So I'm not in a huge rush to get the Hero of the Month right now immediately. So that's why I don't have Onatel yet. So because I'm more focused on getting Atlantis. So Atlantis opens in a day and 16 hours. So that's when I will go ahead and be doing that. So a day and 16 hours is when I will be pulling, and I'll be pulling immediately, like right after it opens. So I don't know how many pulls I'll make it out of that. So that's like 3,000. That's actually quite a bit of pulls that I can do, depending on how. It also depends on what heroes are there. So if like Gravemaker or Delilah are there, I absolutely have to like try and get them. And then I think it's going to be like previous Atlantis heroes that I'm not going to be crazily dependent on getting, which I've actually been really fortunate about Atlantis and getting kind of like the Atlantis heroes that I want. It would be nice to get Mitsuko. I'm not end of the world if I don't get her. I already got Inari, which Inari's cool and she's fun. I already got Tarlak. I would love to get Missandra, actually. I would love to get Missandra. As far as old previous heroes of the months, yeah, like I said, Gravemaker, Delilah. If either one of those are in it, I have to get either one of those. So I will probably be doing polls to make sure I get one or two of those, or hoping I do. But I'm not gonna go crazy on my budget. I probably have like these gems. I'd probably go with these gems because I mean that's 30, 10, that's like 90. I think 84 is a 9. So that's like what, like 50 rolls? Yeah, but 50 rolls that I have on them. So I think that's quite a bit of rolls. I'm not a huge fan of doing a ton, but like that's 50 rolls. That's quite a lot for Atlantis. That's probably where I would probably max out. All right, what's my opinion who I should max out first, Evelyn or Greg? You only have a gear and Zim at 80. I would do Evelyn over Greg. All right. Okay, did Lutz at 48 see how long it takes? Okay, cool. Thanks, Dexter. All right. Thank you, Jed. I appreciate that, man. What's up, WCAD? All right, when you get to war, can I discuss same color tank versus flank when it's appropriate if an alliance mate only has a Grim, tank color is blue? Do you have them use a Grim even though he isn't a good tank? I mean, Grim isn't end of the world as a tank. I mean, this is intermediate alliances. So I'll be like very honest. I don't really know intermediate alliances. There's definitely people that are more in tuned and better understand like intermediate alliance war strategy. because our war strategy is so different than every single person else. Which actually I didn't even realize. So I gotta take a look at this because I put Cage up as a tank. Those are revenge. Those are my raids. Okay. So I only got, what did I only get attacked? That is 9 hours ago. So I got attacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So when, just so you guys know, when I'm evaluating my heroes and my tanks and positioning and stuff like that, I'm evaluating on wins versus losses rather than how much cups did I get. Because if you're like way far ahead, if you have a bunch of cups, you're probably going to lose a ton of cups. So if I go to bed and I have like 2,800 cups, then I'm probably going to lose a whole bunch of cups, even though it's going to show that I actually had really great results. So when I'm evaluating my team, my defense and stuff like that, I'm looking at how many wins versus losses I had. And typically, obviously the greater wins you have versus losses is going to be a little bit better of an indicator versus how much cups you lose. At what point should you focus on troops versus not heroes? That's actually a really good question. I would say, I think I started focusing on mine when I had like my first set of 80s and I had like a decent second Titan team, or like a decent Titan team. I would say that that's when I really focused on it. But just so you guys know, currently as it stands, and I hope that they change this and fix this, but I'm like all out of troops. So as much as I would love to go ahead and level up my troops more, I just don't have any troops to level up. I've used them all. That's why it's super important for you to go ahead and make sure that when you're leveling up your troops, you're leveling up your troops smartly. And I would recommend doing mana troops over critical troops. If you have to choose, if you've got a 4-star mana troop versus a 4-star critical troop, and I'll explain that too. I would definitely recommend doing the mana troop versus the critical troop. So you can see right now, this is the issue that I'm in. Had I known this, so right now this is the critical troop. It's 13% critical. That thing is all the way up at level 24, versus my mana troop here, gives a mana bonus, is at 7%. So at the later levels, the mana troops are actually more effective and harder to kill versus the critical troops. So I wish I would have just waited a little bit longer and just started focusing on my mana troop instead. Same case is here too. I have this 3-star or level 3 versus I have this critical troop here at 22. So I have that issue there. I'm okay on this mana troop. So this one is at 23 versus this one's at 5. And then I actually just got this the other day because I didn't have a critical troop. Same thing happened actually with my purples. So I double messed up on purple, just so you guys know, chat. So this one here is a critical troop at 21, and then I have a secondary critical troop at 8, whereas I have these 2 mana troops at 2 and level 1. So I totally wish I would have switched and changed those and had those. But I just didn't know that information when I first started. I was just excited. I got a 4-star troop and just started leveling up my troop. So that's going to be really helpful for you guys too. If you do have it, I wouldn't really level your troops until you have 4-star troops. That's the biggest thing. That's the most important thing. All right, so you're really interested in streaming from a lower level. Can you recommend a setup app-wise? Dragon, yeah, I can. So just so you know, I have my computer running. It's called Streamlabs OBS, is the software that I use. There's a bunch of internal things that you can download and put into it. So like even like my layout of everything was kind of downloaded. I purchased a service called Air Server. Air Server is a screen capture. That's how I'm able to go ahead and play on my phone, and then it being displayed on the actual stream itself. I actually had one of my donors actually donated my green screen, so I have my green screen is set up here, and I have that. That kind of stuff is not super essential. It's mostly just streaming the content and getting a following. And then once you have that established, then you can get more specific. So at that, and then I've got my laptop that's running it. My thumbnails, I use PhotoJet is a product that I use for my actual thumbnails. I make all my every single thumbnail you see, I hand make those. I have a couple of different services that will remove the background on the images. I take the images that you see for like my my thumbnails. I take those from actual. So what I do is I go into here. I do a magnifying glass, and it shows the hero. I learned that actually if you get these screenshots from an iPad, you actually get the full hero itself. So you can see right now this Imkeith has the axe completely cut off. However, the screenshot on an iPad actually shows the hero more. So I get kind of like specific. If I'm gonna put the hero on it, I want to try and get the best hero version on it, and then I just cut out the background myself. Definitely try and use thumbnails. Thumbnails are huge. Definitely helps out a lot. So I would just say just make continuous content. That's the biggest thing. If you don't make content, it doesn't matter how smart you are or how good you are or whatever. If you don't make content, you're not doing anything. Pink, thank you so much for writing your name in it. So you're welcome, Pink, for streaming. So oh, what are we doing here? See, that's funny. Air server got mad at me. Why are you doing this, Air server? Hold on a second. I don't know why my game capture has been rude lately. Give me a second. That's weird that it's doing this. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing it. It's so funny. I am like bragging and like doing a spot for air server. There is another. I think it's having issues connecting. There is another service that does screen capture. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. Okay. I don't remember what it is called. What the heck? My screen capture is just not working right now. This is awesome. It's never done this before. I'm closing everything out. Okay. This is really annoying. I'm sorry, chat. See, just like I would say, I'd recommend just realize that that stuff like this is probably going to happen. I don't know why it's not connecting. Let's see, I'm trying to refresh my Wi-Fi. Let me try this. That shouldn't turn everything off. Sorry, chat. I've never had it just decide to not work. All right, I think I got it fixed. Give me a second, chat. I think I got it fixed. That's weird. So I had to fix it by turning airplane mode. Was how I ended up fixing it. All right. Give me a second, chat. This should be back on. Yep, there. So it's just like that. You're gonna have to like try and like figure out how to like fix things on the fly. That's another thing. I had to turn my airplane mode on and off, and then that was the only way I was able to get my screen capture back up. All right. So yeah, listen, I'm probably not the best person to ask when it comes to same tanks and using Grim and stuff like that. I'm not sure how effective that is at the intermediate stages. Sorry to put the spot. Isn't it fair to beta? So hush hush on new heroes. You guys know we save your gems and it's okay not to spend. Yeah, Crow. So the thing of it is I usually try and talk about it. If it was up to me, just so you know, Crow, I would just like do what I always did in the past, which is just stream the stuff and like experience all of the beta with you guys. So literally everybody has access to kind of see what is going on. But unfortunately, it's not my decision. I would love to go ahead and do that and make sure that everything's a fair like leveling ground. People can talk about it. I just think it's a matter of just sharing screenshots and stuff like that. So I can see how we would have a little bit of an advantage on that when it comes to like knowing the information or people knowing it. But I would say that the content is pretty readily available. Especially if you're part of Line, so Line will help out for sure. All right, so I'm scrolling back up and reading through. Chat's pretty active today. Okay. Wow. All right, I talked a lot about that, huh? All right. Sorry, I'm scrolling through and getting back through chat. Love Single Sonica, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Knode, do me a favor, go ahead and send me a message. Please make sure you go ahead and send me a message and let me know that you're Knode, and then I'll take a look at that when I get a chance. I'm probably just gonna give Sani access to like PayPal so she can like cross-reference this. She's actually really busy today, so I don't think that we'll see much of Sani on stream, but I'll probably just give her access to the PayPal so she can cross-reference and check and stuff like that. But thank you so much for doing that. Give me 1 second. Let me actually just check that real quick. I gotta find like a stream way to like do this because I'm trying to get better at the stream, just so you guys know, chat, to where like a lot of my time is spent actually just doing the stream and doing that versus really going into and like looking at different things. What's your first name on PayPal? What's your first name on PayPal, and I can verify it right now. All right. Thanks, Shud. All right. Yeah, Knode, what's your first name on PayPal? Okay. Geek mode, right? That's totally true. Yeah, so what is the Loots page? So Loots page is you can go on to loots.com. It's in the description of this, and you can actually make a donation without it actually costing any money. So that's what it is. So if anybody wants to support the stream but doesn't have the financial means, they can go on Loots, and it actually is free to do. So thank you, Sunny, for posting that. Dater did it. No, it wasn't Dater that did it. No. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm almost back. Wow. All right. Zim or Azlar, which one should you level up first? That's tough. I actually really like both. I think both have their place. Zim's probably better on defense, but Azlar's better on Titans. So I would probably prioritize Azlar over Zim. But either way, you're not going to regret either one of those. Aslar is amazing on offense too. I really like Aslar. Aslar's a lot of fun on offense. And it can fit in as a tank and can fit in as defense. He's pretty solid, so. We could do an Anchor stream drinking game when Aegir is mentioned. Drink. Someone has to ask Anchor Cove. Drink. Yeah, maybe we should do that, Pink. I'm down for it. Alright, after 290 days, first time top local cups. That's awesome. Good job for you, Eccentric. Alright, K-Nod. Alright, Alright, so I'm looking at this. You're in the hospital? Get better. I'm sorry to hear that. Supports Arsenal? I don't even know. Oh, yes. Alright, so Drizzt. Are we talking about Drizzt, Habra? Okay. Yeah, so very much a lot of respects to Drizzt, who passed away. Actually, if you guys are looking at the Alliance banner, Drizzt actually passed away from cancer. So any player that has gone ahead and has been playing with this game, especially if you're going to lead an alliance and everything like that, it's very unfortunate. So yeah, maybe you're talking about the. Oh no, you're talking about football. Oh, that's too funny. No, I don't follow football, man. I think if I have to support a football team, I'm pretty sure I'm obligated to support Bayern Munich. Sorry, she's gonna kill me for that. So so if I have to support a team, it's definitely going to be Munich. So now can we confirm Drizzt was in hunting, correct? Is that the same Drizzt? Because I've heard reports that there's two different Drizzts. Goon, was that the or does anybody else know who's actually watching this? Because I know Flesh reached out and was pretty sad about it. Star would know. I don't know if Star is watching right now, but Drizzt was in hunting, I believe, at some time. So Drew, is it the same Drizzt? Yeah, that stinks. I remember Drizzt being on the no, not that Drizzt. So I've gotten no, not that Drizzt. People are saying it is, it isn't. So I think we should probably. Is there two different Drizzts? Because Drizzt was briefly in. There was a Drizzt briefly in hunting. I don't know how long. All right, so not Drizzt Juden. Okay, so that Drizzt is in 7-day hunting. Okay. So all right, so I apologize on that. Okay, it was okay. So it was hunting in the is it now? See, this is what I'm trying to fix. That is not funny. Byron is shit. I'm sorry, Damon. Oh, you just made me curse on stream too. I try not to curse at all. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, bud. It was online to clarify it was not him. Okay. Unfriended. Sorry, guys. Wow. I'm losing supporters here. Yeah. I've never watched a game. Actually, I did watch some of the game, but I think I'm obligated, and I'm sorry if I create enemies. I'd much rather create you guys as an enemy versus Sani as an enemy, because she'll kill me. Oh, we're going Yunnan hunting today, aren't we, chat? We're gonna go hunt for Yunnan. Drizzt was okay, so it's a different Drizzt. Okay, so I apologize on that. Why is Liv no longer on the stream? Well, Liv is with her mom right now. She's been just like really focused on her Switch. But I think we're gonna convince her. She wants to. She hasn't like. Ooh, is Aardvark on here right now? I think I gotta go kill him real quick. Alright. Alright, so I apologize on that. So that's a different Drizzt. Either way, support is definitely given to anybody that passes. Huge support. So, I mean, that's a terrible thing. I know what it feels like to lose an alliance member like that. It's not a good situation. It's a terrible feeling. It was like literally the worst feeling in the world to kick him out, to be honest with you. Very sad situation. So shout out to them, even if it was perceived as a different Drizzt. You vote chef or leader? Me too. Alright. I think I'm gonna go... Alright, so we're gonna do this. How much life yet? 917. So this will definitely kill you. Yeah, 1175. So now I'm just gonna clear out this left side here. Even though I could kill Gravemaker. Gravemaker is a little bit more of a threat in that essence. He did just go off. We'll go here. I wish there was a way to auto raids, because I would definitely do auto at this point. Chaotic. Okay. All right. Bullying an Artfart. That's so funny. All right. Hunting Drizzt was okay. Byron is like the Patriots. No one likes them. Okay. Well, I mean, I just have to. I think I have to support them. Unfortunately, I hate the Patriots too. It's so funny. I have heard that they are like the Patriots. Aren't I pumped the Pats are going? No, I hate the Patriots. 17. No, Crow. You do not get over the tuck rule. The tuck rule isn't gotten over, and it's funny too. I explained this on an earlier stream before. It's just funny because I actually, I worked for a radio station that ran the commercials for the Patriots. So we would make more money if the Patriots did well, because that meant that sponsors would buy like playoff stuff, and there would be more coverage, and ultimately it's more money. So like I've been to like Patriots like Super Bowl like draft parties and stuff like that. Like I've like seen like Tom Brady like right in front of us, like been like in the same building with like other Patriots and stuff like that. And it was like really difficult at that time because I had to low-key root for the Patriots from a financial standpoint, but I don't think I'll ever root for them, which is funny because they were playing against the Chiefs yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before. Is it yesterday? Oh, I'm getting my days confused. The day before, they were playing against the Chiefs, obviously, and I hate the Chiefs, but I was still rooting for the Chiefs. So, yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing. We're not finding Yunins right now. Where are you at, Yunin? UCLA, I want to see you. You got to be around somewhere. Where you at, Yunin? Oh, should I do a Yunin song? Right. I think we're gonna have to like call this wraps in the second chat. Yunin hunting. Oh, we can attack Farad. She'll appreciate it. Alright, season ticket holder at United. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Riff had an SS of his beta account active 17 hours ago. What do you mean by that, Drew? You vote chef for later? Me too, Damon. You got Data to go mono on raids, and he hates mono. Oh, that's funny, Gotti. The only Yenin tank you ever roll is you say. I've found a couple before. I found a couple before. Alright, I'm reading through chat. Definitely not spend much on fighter. Definitely do not spend emblems on fighter class. Not worth it much. It's still going to be worth it because you actually are getting a lot of advantages to it. Should you not run Wilbur and Evelyn together? You can run them together. Hey, Anchor, what's up? You got Melindor, Grim, Victor, Zimkita, and Lizu. What's the best position on your defensive team? I mean, you've got a lot of 4 stars. You can only make the best with what you got. I wouldn't really focus too much on your defense until like later on, and once you start like leveling up 5 stars, and even then, like defense really doesn't even matter that much. Okay. Oh, it's King. What's up, bro? All right. So if you guys are into Fortnite, Shout out to OG King. So if you guys go ahead and see the add him on Epic Games, King is actually probably one of the best mobile players that I've played with. So if you're into Fortnite and stuff like that, King's awesome. So definitely subscribe to his channel there. Do I think it's worthwhile to put? No, I don't think you should put your emblems on your 4 stars. Yeah, King, I'm still playing, bro. I'm still playing, brother. Alright, go Cowboys. Man, I'm so far behind on chat. You guys are really chatty today. You live in KC and love the Chiefs. See, I hate the Chiefs. Why do I hate the Chiefs? Because I'm an Oakland Raiders fan. And you're not supposed to like the Chiefs. Chiefs are the devil. Mama said the Chiefs are the devil. Hopefully you guys got that reference. My mama said Chiefs are the devil. Okay. Won't let me raid you. You're logged in on. I'm sorry, Drew. Mahomes looks like, yeah, Mahomes is sick. I really don't. I don't like Mahomes because I got to deal with Mahomes twice a year. I'm not a fan of Mahomes, chat. He's going to be causing me issues, chat. Okay. All right, don't kill anything. I'm trying to think of where I gotta like throw some stuff. I think I have to go here and potentially try and make this 3 versus 2. If I can get mine up before he does, which I don't think that that's going to be the case. I really don't want to throw that in there. I'm trying to think. I think this is fine because he shouldn't kill anybody. But we'll see. Oh no, he still definitely killed him. God. Dude, Cage is disgusting. Cage is disgusting on defense. Cage, oh, come on, Cage. Leave me alone, Cage. 938 still. God, man. Cage is good, chat. Cage is good. I had less than half life, too. I had less than half life on both of those. Cage is the real deal, chat. You just saw. Alright. Just going through. Dropping a KC Wichita. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta congratulate them back. You, the Raiders. No, the Raiders are amazing. Alright. 1v1 him and yeah, Chef, add him. Chef, he could probably still beat you. He scrims against really he plays cross console. Let me go here and then kill you because I don't want to deal with your crud. Alright. Alright, subscribe. Cool, yeah. Raider hater, that's funny. Do I regret Cooper? No, I don't regret the Cooper trade to the Cowboys. I don't know if I want to say I regret, but I wish Khalil Mack didn't go to the Bears. I less regret like Cooper. I was totally okay with Cooper going for a first-round draft pick. Totally okay with that. Cooper's good, but his hands aren't that great. He's not super reliable, unfortunately. He's great when he catches the ball, but he doesn't catch the ball. That's his issue. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Will Atlantis summon? I'm so far behind on chat. When will the Atlantis? I asked that. I answered that. It's in like a day and 19 hours. Anchor says SG that animations of beta heroes are BS. They take too long. Yeah, Sonny's telling me to tell people that. I haven't gotten into beta too much yet, chat. I haven't had the chance. So we do have new heroes that are coming out in beta. Obviously, I can't really like show screenshots or show it at this point. I want to try and like schmooze SG and be like, hey bro, like remember that time when you used to let me show beta content? Can we like get back to that? So we'll see how appreciative they are by me saying, hey, bro. I wonder if this can probably do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, he's definitely, Cage is absolutely better on defense than offense. I mean, he's definitely relevant. So this is what I've actually been testing Cage with things. Oh, I meant to do that first. Oh, I did. Okay. I've been testing Cage to see his impact with it being without the buff and stuff like that, and getting a real feel for him, because I've just started using him and he's not even maxed out yet. But well, that's interesting. Actually, here I want to try something out. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and then we'll try this. Does this kill you? No. So 722 is how much it did. Okay. All right, you just got 2 5-star heroes waiting for the tabards and rings to level them up. That's awesome, Wellington. All right, if you were to picking the talent path for Gravemaker, would you go offense or defense? I would go offense, nerd. I believe right now. I would probably absolutely go more offense. Does color stacking really work? It's more risky than anything. No, it absolutely does work. Okay. Athena is a weird one. Athena has a short animation. Thanks a lot. Gotta watch the replay. Thanks, Pink. Thanks for hanging out. Use your emblem on Wilbur by accident. It's not the end of the world. Wilbur is not the end of the world. Wilbur is like one of the only 4-stars that I would recommend using the emblems on. I don't think that they're overpowered. Whether you should fire Cage before Panther, she put Z-Line before 50 health. I try and check that. So I'm getting, just so you know, SSF, I'm getting used to damage done right now, which I can't really accurately display it, but I'm trying to figure out where my thresholds are at. Coffee. Okay. All right. What do you guys think I should level up, Moosh or Onatel? I would do Onatel over Moosh. Hard for him to lift his arms to catch a ball when he's carrying the whole team on. He wasn't even carrying the whole team on his offense, dude. He was just like wasn't doing anything. He wasn't that. He just like wasn't that great. I was actually, just so you know, I was very disappointed with our receiving core this year. Very disappointed. Especially like Martavius Bryant didn't do anything really this year. That was terrible. It didn't help that Marshawn Lynch got injured so early on in the season. That didn't help at all. I mean, it's kind of to be expected. You're putting a 32-year-old running back into the mix, which we knew that we weren't going to keep him forever. I was so stoked because I've known for a long time how much Marshawn Lynch has wanted to play for the Oakland Raiders because of just how much he's like cared about the community and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, this is interesting. Cool. Let me go here. Get rid of your little shenanigans over there. Oh, this is just gonna kill like literally my whole team. That stinks. So yeah, I was just stoked that Marshawn got the chance to go ahead and play with the Raiders. Keith is probably gonna murder my whole crew. I think everybody's dead, right? Nope. We're still alive. We're still in this chat. We still got hope. How much life you have? 487. I don't think that kills you. I think we want to go there and then hope that this gem kills you. It didn't. Yeah, because I really don't want you going off again. I really don't want either. I don't want any of your heroes going off again. We gotta get lucky, chat. Oh, we got lucky there. Did we get lucky there? Oh, we got lucky there. Chat, we got lucky. Can we do this, chat? Alright. Just gonna throw. Oh, we did it. We did it, chat. We did it. That was a good raid. That was a good raid. Thank you for Armani Cooper. No problem, man. Glad I could help. Sending good vibes. Thank you for the good vibes. I appreciate that. Nothing like waking up and getting a notification I'm live. Oh, well, cool. I'm glad. How about Cage, Grave, Gwen, Victor, Missandra, defense? I'm not huge on Victor on defense. The hardest part about color stacking is having the troops to back it up. Potentially. Favorite color group, like overall, what colors do I most like? Purple. What do you think about the talent's good move? I think Drew. Yeah, I definitely think it was a good move. It was definitely a good move to have the talents be in it, for sure. They needed to do something. They needed to do something to shake things up. Super Bowl is tainted. Reims should have lost. Yeah, I don't know. Most people talking about opt out. Are we going to participate? I don't know as to if us opting out of Drizzt's death is really. I don't know. I don't know as to if that really does anything, especially since I'm already paired and matched up. So it's not really an opt out on that. But huge shout out there. You know, very unfortunate circumstance. Okay. Yeah, we're going here. I really don't like Cage on defense, dude. Cage is disgusting. And I'm saying like I don't like going up against Cage on defense. You're just gonna murder my whole crew. Please don't kill me, Cage. Oh, you're going off. Who are you gonna one shot? No, it was only 836 on that one. Okay. So I'm looking at life total. So this should kill Cage, or this should kill 900. That should kill you. Yep, 972. Oh, it's so sick. I love having Panther and Cage. Having them both on offense is sick. I really much appreciate that. I've just been starting to be able to use my Cage because I had to wait so long to get to level up Cage because I had to do Evelyn over Cage. And when I was working on Evelyn, I was also working on Ares, so... Or not, yeah, Evelyn. Am I just gonna, like, lose this? Chat, am I gonna lose this again? Are we having another Cage versus Aaron first tier teams again? It's my first time Aaron's going off. I really would have preferred you not go on Cage. It's not very nice. Okay, how much life are you at? 832? Enough to kill you? Does that kill you? Nope, not yet. Okay. Alas, he's gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought it would. No. I don't like this at all, chat. Aaron versus Lassie? That's bad. I'm just dead. I have to heal up like 3 times before him going off. Am I gonna survive this? No. That stinks. I probably misplayed that. Okay. Oh, Wizard Emblem. That's cool. Alright, do a 3-hero team anchor. Show us a skill. Yeah, I could do that. 3-hero teams are fun. Okay. Thanks, Empires and Puzzles. Hell's your favorite hero because you had it before 0? That's right. Should have picked talk about Victor on defense. He actually tickled pink. I'm not huge on Victor on defense. Is he the worst? No, I don't think he's the worst. It's just there's too much. See, the good thing about like Cage, when Cage goes off and Cage hits, Cage like almost kills your guy. So you don't want him to go off. Okay, but with Victor, when Victor goes off, there's the randomness to it, and then you can just dispel it. So, It's definitely cage burrito. Yeah. And Mr. Red Diamond probably Wayne. I was just trying to get it to where I was making purple matches and not throwing anything towards the right side. That was my biggest priority at that point. All right. I think what I'll do, chat. This is a good time. I'm gonna go here. Okay, this is my out of farm team. Okay. All right, nothing like watching your stream work. Thanks, Gibby. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying watching me at work. You could be very productive with your time, and you're choosing to watch me ramble and mispronounce heroes. So, I very much support your cause. When I'm farming, chat, this is actually the best time to ask questions about anything that you're wondering. Things you're thinking about. I also want to go ahead and extend this out. I do think I like the raid breakdown. So if you do have like raids that you've like lost in, and you've recorded the video, go ahead and actually send me a message and ask if you can send me those raid losses, because I'd like to go ahead and go over those. Am I lagging a little bit? Looks like I'm like lagging a little bit. You know what it might be? When I really think about it, chat, is it might be my screen capture. Alright. I'm gonna check and see how's this going. Right there. Okay. Oh, this show up there. It's so funny. The ad actually accidentally covered it. Wicked, Bewitched, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just missed that loot, so I'm sorry. That's so funny that you convinced them to go mono. Alright. I can't justify watching this red diamond, just not make it. Oh, come on, I turned auto off. Alright, we did it. You just hit base 15. Should you focus on leveling up the base or try and keep your base forge close so no catch up? Alright, so Lil Pixels, this is actually an awesome question, something that I'm going to go ahead and address. You want to try and get to Stronghold 20 as soon as possible. Do not focus on getting like all of your training camps to level 15, all of your X to this, all of your forges up to this. You don't want to go ahead and focus on that. You want to go ahead and focus on getting your Stronghold up to 20. Once your Stronghold is up to 20, especially too, the biggest thing is going to be the fact that you can, the fact that you have double builders. When I was playing the game and leveling up my stuff to 20, I didn't have double builders. So you want your big things to focus on are getting your Stronghold to 20. You want to focus on your farms. Your farms are the most important. Farms, and then also your Watchtower. Also getting that up to 20 is super important, and then your mines as well too. So those are the big ones. The training camp 20 isn't that necessary if you've spent money on the game and you have heroes to level up. Then training camp 20 is not the end of the world, but getting the resources and everything like that up to 20 is very important. So this is actually something I'm gonna go ahead and show you and mention. If you look right now, my production on this, hold on, info. So the production on this is 14K per hour of ham, okay? I'm getting 14K per hour in ham in there, okay? Now, when you look at this, I'm getting 5,300 per hour on a level 20 farm. So this means that getting your watchtower at level 20 is almost as equal as getting your farms, 3 different farms at level 20. So a lot of times people are like, oh, I don't want to go ahead and level up my watchtower because people attack it and people take out of it. But I promise you, you're going to get a lot more production and a lot more ham out of your watchtower just by just by that resource being there and leveling it up. So I know a lot of times people will say like, oh, don't level up your watchtower, all that kind of stuff. The only downside is like, if you're rolling for like opponents, it does cost 2,000, but it doesn't justify the amount of ham that you're getting in your free time and not playing the game. So the game is super resource dependent on both heroes and farms is the most sought after resource, especially in the later levels. So that's why it's super important to do that. So hopefully that answers your question on that. So you don't need to get all your forges up to 20 and stuff like that. I do recommend at least bringing one forge up as you progress. It's not end of the world. Like a lot of this later stuff is like a little bit later in the game. You're gonna get a few of these, but not crazily important. Your training camps, TC19 is important. It's not the end of the world. But it's still important. But TC11 is super, super important. TC2 and 11 are super important. So the houses are not super important to go to 20. So I wouldn't like, some people will go ahead, they have like OCD, so they get to like stronghold like 15 and they have to level everything up to 15. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna waste a lot of time. And time is your most valuable asset in this game. Because this is where I get most of my ham from, clicking on these little things, right? That's where most of us get our ham. So the quicker you can get these up to level 20, the better and more resources you're going to have. All right, some people would prefer small content clumps over stream. Would it mix both? See best? Yeah, so Alyssa, I think that's why actually we've got some help in that. Where my streams are getting very detailed in terms of what's it called, like timestamps, and then I got to find a way to go ahead and clip. So I want to go ahead and find a way to go ahead and get the stream and then clip the stream. So maybe like a 20 minute condensed version of the stream would be cool. I'm trying to figure out the resources to go ahead and do that, Alyssa. Because I know some people like to go ahead and hang out on the stream and stuff like that, and that's cool. I'm just looking at everything from a production standpoint and actually getting the content out there. I would love to have 20-minute video of the best parts from the stream. That would be cool. It's just actually getting that implemented and done is the part. So. Aries, hopefully you got your coffee. That's so funny. All right. Wonderland Heroes. Yeah, the Wonderland Heroes are interesting for sure. All right. All right. So it looks like Goon is facilitating some new love with the Drew. I'm okay with that. See you, Goon. Okay. You just startled kids playing hard, explaining okay to level this on your base. It just startled my kids playing it's hard, explaining level this on your base. I don't get that, Raw. Now you see emblems would help the game. With 3, 4, 62 raid team is not a problem to win. I've always been in the notion that if you have like such a low team that you probably shouldn't be able to kill a team with 4,100 team power. Like if the game is designed, like the game is just, this is a big part of why I like the emblems, is because the reason why I like the emblems is because it actually furthers the gap between being able to have like super super board dependent stuff that you can just go ahead and like just crush like a hero that's, you know, you shouldn't be killing. Like, ideally, a fully maxed out team should not be able to be killed at that stage. Like, I get what SG is doing because it's making it so things are a little bit more fairer or whatever. And they definitely more accentuate the ability to go ahead and climb the ladder, and that's cool. Like, I get that. That's fine. But I look at it from the standpoint that, like, the ladder and all that kind of stuff like that is not a real true indication of things. And if you're going to have like a leaderboard, if you're going to have that stuff, it doesn't make sense that you should be able to climb the leaderboard, be there for 5 seconds, and then be revenged, and then you go back and you check in 5 minutes and you've lost 200 cups. Like, I feel like if you're on the leaderboard, you should be able to stay like on the leaderboard for a duration of time, or the ability to where it actually shows a clear indication of that. Because the people that you see that are constantly aggressively up at the top of the leaderboard, they're doing it either in a way to where they only strictly revenge, they're online constantly, they're buying raid flasks, they're doing that stuff, and that stuff will kind of keep you above. And like, don't get me wrong, it does require to have a certain team and to have the team up there, but it's just not, it's not really a clear indication of things. So I guess that's just my opinions on why I do like the changes with having the emblems, because it will kind of like separate that a little bit more. Oh, you meant just starting them playing. One has lucky draws and the other. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. Oh, you just started, you kids. I thought you said startled for some reason. Okay. That's funny. All right, what team level do I recommend for Season 2 hard mode? I guess whatever level that you can go ahead and farm at. I don't know if I have a specific team level, because like even like right now, like I would just like, this is like my auto farm team, so it's just kind of designed to like stay alive, and then like it just kills with like and it's 5 colors. The reason why I did 5 colors is because I want to make sure like every gem hits. So there's that. Do I think SG will ever roll out Season 2 Titans? Yeah, franchise, they will. They have 13 and 14 star Titans that will be coming out pretty soon, is my guess. So we were one of a few alliances that were able to go ahead and fight the 14 star Titans, and the 14 star Titans are insane. I want to say, I'm trying to remember how much HP they had. I want to say it was something like disgusting, like 6 million HP. If I remember correctly. Does anybody know off the top of their head how much HP these things? I was at 5. Actually, I can tell you right now, because I know I recorded. I have I have a banner of it. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look this up. Hopefully this doesn't shut off my stream somehow. I'm gonna look at how much HP these 14 star Titans had. Because I know I made a thumbnail with it. God, it's been so long since I've been able to stream this stuff. I feel bad for you, chat. I wish I could. Chat, I really wish I could stream beta. Oh no, that's 11. Okay, so 14. Give me a second. I wanted to just see my thumbnail on this. Give me a second, chat. I found it. This tells me. It's 4. Let me see. Edit. That's what I want. Yeah, 14 star Titans have 5.2 million life. The red ones have 5.2 million. which is just, I mean, that's insane. It's a lot of life. It's a lot of life, chat. Okay. Lots of love. Thank you. I appreciate that. Form just said Wonderland will be updated. Oh, will either be February or March rollout. Thank you, Alyssa. That's interesting. Yeah. So I think that they're trying to see if we can get everything out of beta to like have it live for the 14th, which is funny because they originally said in June that it's going to be rolling out. So love the content, helps too. Tried loots many times, didn't show up. Okay, Shady, I'm sorry. I think it's just time. I think that it's on a schedule, I think is what it is. So it will just it will show up when it does. Missing my cute daughter. Yeah, she's with her mother right now. So I have Liv half the week, like literally in half. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday she will be with me, and this is actually my Saturday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and this Saturday Liv will be with me. But Sani is actually coming tomorrow. So Sani from chat, she will be here tomorrow. And then Thursday, we're going to a concert. So I don't think I'm gonna be streaming. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming on Thursday. Friday, Liv's got school. Maybe I'll try and get streaming in. We had to try and convince Sani to actually join the stream too. So yeah, so I'll try and see about getting her on. It's just I kind of leave it up to Liv. You know, if Liv wants to experience it, if Liv wants to do it, that's kind of up to her. But it's never anything that I want to like push or anything like that. I'm just more for her to experience, like give herself permission to experience things, and then formulate a judgment of whether or not she does or doesn't like something. So. Yeah, Aries, I know you sent yours kind of a little while ago. I'm not sure how long it took for that to show up. Alright, can I tell you how the game counts? Woo 30 or 33% of missing? What do you mean by that, Sarionis? You got an email, click to confirm the tip, didn't appear, don't know if you got it. Okay, so hopefully it comes through. Blue were stronger from memory? Yeah, maybe. I don't remember the life total. It might have been 6 million on the blue. I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry to repeat, was hoping some advice. Oh, sorry, I apologize, Mike. I missed your question from before. You have a Lassie, 2x, Gravemaker 2x, Evelyn, Justice, Panther, Zelene, Kiona. Can I suggest an alliance war defense who use red tanks? So my opinion, if you can go 5 colors, go 5 colors, which it appears that you can. But you have Justice in there, so Justice probably seems like your weak link that's not a tank. So I would probably run like Evelyn, Alassie, Gravemaker, Zelene, and then probably Kiana? Hold on. Yeah, maybe Evelyn, Alassie, because I don't really like Justice. I'm trying to think. Gravemaker's awkward having 2. I mean, you could run 2 Alassie. I mean, you could run, but no, that's awkward because Zelene should be definitely flanking. So yeah, I would probably go with what I just said. Evelyn, Alassie, Gravemaker, Zelene. And then what? Panther? Yeah, that's probably what I would run. She rates stronger than me. Yeah, I know, right? Kudos to Liv. Kudoa to Liv? Oh, maybe 45 minutes or more? Really? That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Am I streaming with Sani? I don't know. Wayne, we're gonna have to convince her. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream her account. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She hasn't given a clear answer. I think she was fine, but I don't think she wants to be on camera. I don't think she wants to be on camera, chat. You're thinking if we end season 2, get all the coin maps from Atlantis semi-close. So I think that you'll probably still be able to use Atlantis coins, is my guess. Eccentric. Oh, am I just gonna die? God, I'm not even looking. You guys have to tell me if I'm gonna die. Oh, all right. No problem, Mike. All right. You just did another one 5 minutes ago. All right, we'll test and see. My heroes are dying. Thanks, Veg. Thank you. Figured it out. That's why I bring those stupid small mana pots. Zim fancier you'll never see. Really? Zim just came out. Is there a spreadsheet that should tell which hero should flank the tank? No. I mean the best thing is to just look at my hero guide where I grade supporting heroes, and the flanks versus the wings are pretty similar. I've thought about doing separate flank grades versus wing grades. It might evolve to that point. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Oh, this is about to end. Chat, we almost ended on that. I'm actually gonna go and use. Oh, there's probably a 7 over here. Normal. This cost 6 still. Let's see. 6. Can I do 6? Normal. How much you? All right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And hopefully I don't die. Chat, do you think I can auto farm this? I don't think so. I can't auto farm it. Oh, it is on normal mode. I should be okay, right? I'm doing this because I want to do a quick... Imagine. Panther just dies. On normal mode. I'm doing this because Mach R, man. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't die to Mach R in normal. Okay. Cage for president. Thanks, Larry. I appreciate that. That's so funny. Okay. Yep. No troop token in quest. Thanks. Do I still get Atlantis coming when farming after you've beaten the level on hard already? Do I still get No, you don't get Atlantis coins, I'm assuming you're asking. And so the answer is no, you do not. Thanks to Drew. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. For everybody wondering, sometimes I'm just busy. You know what's funny is actually I'm surprised nobody said where is Sonny. Where is Sonny at? I haven't heard that. I didn't hear it this chat. I think it's Sonny. I think it's because you chimed in for like a second in the beginning. So we didn't have the opportunity to miss you, unfortunately. Okay. Between Vivica and Onitel, which one is better to ascend? You only have the materials for one. Didn't hear my recommendation. I think that depends on what you have for other heroes. Because Anatel is definitely more of a defensive hero, but I would say that Vivica is actually one of the best regular heroes. I wish I had Vivica. If I had Vivica, I would absolutely give her the darts. I'm trying to think right now. If I had Vivica versus Anatel, I would probably level up Vivica first, just because I have a lot of offensive heroes. You tagged her in line. Your fault. Oh, that's so funny. That's too funny. Yeah, no, she's busy today. She's busy. What do I want to do? I want to go do this. Chat, should I do... I kind of want to do some 3... Oh, let's do this. Hard. Oh, and actually, just so you know, chat, 1-4 has been really good for... 1-4 has been really good for backpacks, too. Yeah, so 18 backpacks. That's pretty solid. For 40. What? Okay. Another backpack token. Alright, cool. Okay. So one thing cool about this is if I get ever like really impatient and I really want to level up a hero, I can just take all the troops out of one of these and then convert it over into a TC-19. And then just run a whole bunch of these recruits into TC-19. I probably should end this. Oh, I didn't even finish Charlotte Desert. Sonny, don't let me forget that. Oh, that's silly. That's so funny. Probably should have done that. You guys have seen my my stuff. We thought Anchor was holding you hostage. Nope, not yet. Tomorrow I will be. Alright. They've nerfed 1.9. I don't know. I don't know if they've done that, Wayne, because I still found like 5 in it. Yeah, 1.4 has been pretty decent. 1.4 has been pretty decent. So I mean, you guys just saw it right there. I mean, I was out of backpacks, so. Let's do. We'll do some raid fun. Should we bring Cage? I don't think Cage is really good for 3. I think I gotta do like Panther. I mean, I could do. Is it worth it to do Hell? Let me think. Let's do this. Let's do this, chat. We'll play with Cage Burrito. Normally I run Hell. It's gonna be slightly harder to use Cage instead of Hell for sure. Hold on. I'm gonna like level him up. See if I can get a couple of levels. Nope, no levels there. Alright. Let's go fight some dudes. We'll do Gwen hunting. Alright, so I'm trying to think. With Gwen, I think it's going to take me 5 tiles with these 3 dudes. It's going to be a little bit tough. Or tougher, I should say. I wish Cage was maxed. I don't really like the prospect of throwing 2 into there. I think I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that. I think I gotta start clearing out tiles. Cool. That went through and killed. So we got a lucky break there. So I have, just so you guys know, I have obviously the yellow diamond, but I have the match that most likely will definitely give me my purple match that I need. So I'm gonna go here instead. Alright, so now we've got Alright, so I gotta think about this. If I'm going to win, I have to really not die. I can't have Gravemaker go off. I'm gonna have to do this. Into this. Into that. If Gravemaker went off, he kills Aaron. Oh, well, Aaron's dead anyways. Man, that's rude. That was definitely rude. I really, really, really would have preferred having Aaron alive right now. Cage Burrito is gonna come. Are you just gonna kill him? Gosh, man. If Aaron didn't die, I think I would have got that. Let's try again. Alright, so this could set up the blue diamond into a green diamond. I'm trying to think. Is it better to do that? We're really far behind on this now, chat. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I like Cage Burrito over Hell on these three. So this is a purple diamond, but it's coming super late. It's funny because I don't want Cage to hit anybody. I have to hit the diamond. That's disgusting. Alright, well, maybe some dignity. Nope. Alright, so we can't rematch that one. That's a tough. We're gonna go for tier. Alright, so this is another tier defense. Alright, which hero should I put in tank? Aaron or GM? If Aaron is your only purple, then maybe you want to consider running Aaron because GM can still make a decent flank, but Aaron cannot make a decent flank. What are my appliances for applying for a 7DD alliance? Oh, and I forgot my chatbot is off too. Because that is one of the things. You can go ahead and check the description of this video, Monty. There's our link to our Discord channel, and you can go to the Discord channel, and from there there's the join us section that you can like talk to, and it tells you all about the requirements. I don't personally know off the top of my head other 7DD Alliance members or other 7DD alliances what they recommend or what their threshold is at. So that's why I don't really answer that question. Because I don't know. Oh, that really stinks. I had that purple diamond. Probably going to have to give up on the prospect of that. Yeah, I definitely like Hell better with Panther on these raids, I think. But I don't know. I mean, there is something to be said with being fast versus... I mean, maybe I could just not run Aaron at all. That could be a factor. I'm trying to do less setup this game and more making matches. I mean, is that right? I think not running Aaron forces me to just get super, super lucky. Chat, not liking this. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, it's funny because like hell is like insanely important if hopefully. Yep, cool. Hell is like super important when I'm running 2v5. You can't beat it without 2v5. Alright, so Lassie, please don't kill anything. You're a jerk. I don't think I can win this now. Yeah, I'm not. See, I would much rather. I think I could get out of this if I had hell. Sartana's just gonna go off. Murder me. Yeah, I could probably do it with hell. I'm not a big fan of having just Cage and Cage and Panther. I don't think that's the right move. Alright. We'll try one more time. We'll try using him. Well, I gotta get at least one of these. Going up against tier teams too. So just so you guys know, I'm not just going after any Guinevere team. I'm choosing specifically teams that are difficult. There we go. Alright, so now the question is, I think I have to fire off this diamond because I really don't want Guinevere to go off. I would have much rather, like, I would have, like, if I was running 5 heroes, I definitely would have made this 3 match right there. But I can't rely that 3 tiles is going to, 3 tiles definitely is not going to do that. So we got to kill her. Just make sure we get all of our stuff up. What life are you at? You're at 669. I think I can go here. 390. Yeah, this will just make sure that you're dead. Gravemaker is the one that's going to kill me the most. Well, actually, probably not, now that I think of it. Sartana might be a little bit more risky. Just because I have Aaron. And Aaron can, like, just, like, laughs a little bit. See, I wish I would have gotten a 6 on that. That's where I wish I had a mana troop, chat. Had a mana troop leveled up enough. It's not going to be good with Zelene going off. Alright, so life yet 302. I think that this into where are you at now? 158. I think that this one tile should kill a Lassie. Yep. Alright, there's another one there. We're gonna go there for sure. Oh, come on. Alright, so Cage versus Sartana. So I definitely, how much time? I have 2 turns left. I think I'm just going to focus on getting my tiles ready. That's 1. So I'm going to wait out. Now I'm going to hit you. I'm going to make that match there. Make this match here. And now I'm going to kill you. Alright, cool. We did it this time. Cool. Alright, well, we redeemed ourselves. Do I like... I think I would have definitely much rather had Hell instead of Cage on those. That's tough with Panther. Am I ignoring you? No, I'm not ignoring you. Bad time, give me a second. You need a lot of backpacks? I just see that you need a lot of backpacks. Who could be a better tank, Caitlyn or Caedmon? I guess neither. They're not that great either. As a tank, if I had to choose, I would choose Caitlyn and not Caedmon. Caedmon's not a good tank at all. Aaron or Sartana for defense? Probably Sartana. Unless you're running Aaron as a tank. If you're not running Aaron as a tank, then absolutely Sartana. Yeah, I know. I need a level. Dexter, I don't have him right now. I made dumb decisions and I didn't have anybody tell me how to level up my troops. If you're running 3, are you better running 3 fast heroes? No, I think skill is definitely better versus the fast on there. Yeah. Or healer? No, healer wouldn't be good. I need to kill them. Alright, chat, I think we're going to call this a wraps today. Thank you so much for everybody that came and hung out today. I really appreciate it. All the people that donated, supported the stream. Really appreciate it, guys. So thank you very much. I hope you have an awesome, fantastic, wonderful day. And I hope things are great. So hopefully you guys have a good one. Thank you very much. Bye.